Hello and happy Friday. Back with you for another look at a film that is opening in theaters today, and that is A Quiet Place Day One. Uh, it's been 6 years since John Krasinski introduced us to the world of A Quiet Place. That film dropped us into the middle of a world terrorized by monstrous creatures who preyed on those that made noise. It focused on a family that found ways to insulate on a farm in the country. But what if they were in a big city and never saw it coming? That's the premise of the newest entry in the franchise, A Quiet Place Day One. Here, we're taken back to the beginning and dropped into the heart of New York City. At the outset, we meet Samira, played by Lupita Nyong'o, a woman struggling with illness and group therapy sessions, but she has a faithful companion in her cat, and that cat, man, that becomes important as we go through this film. Soon, she's invited to go with her group into the heart of New York City. She accepts on the promise that she can get a decent slice of pizza, but while they're in the city, something happens. The authorities are racing around and her group is called to return, but before their bus can leave, the city is attacked and they descend. That leaves Sam and her cat trying to survive. The premise of these films is pretty simple: stay alive. And to do that, you have to adapt to a near soundless world. This film, written and directed by Michael Sarnowski, introduces us to a new setting, a new set of characters, and the outbreak of how the world changed. It's a bold addition to the franchise, the first to move away from our primary family and the lead character played by Emily Blunt. These films work not just because of the production and the story, but because of the connection to the characters. And that's where this film makes a big impact for me. It's not just Nyong'o, but a young law student played by Joseph Quinn that draw you in and keep you hooked. These two together are incredible on screen. They convey so much without the aid of dialogue. Their connection is powerful. It draws you into the world and their journey. There are just so many beautiful emotions conveyed through their performance, and it really strengthens this film. I really enjoyed other supporting actors. I thought Alex Wolff was good in a supporting role. Jaimin Hansu has a couple of beautiful moments in his supporting role. They add to the richness of this journey, as does a cat. I said that was going to be important as we went through. That cat plays something of a main character in the film, and it works beautifully. The success here is a real credit to Sarnowski, who directed the movie Pig. He wrote the screenplay and directed the film after working on a story with Krasinski. He really expands the franchise, taking a new setting and new characters while finding a way to make it something unique in this established world. I love the production. I love the way the film comes together. We've seen some really interesting and varied horror films so far in 2024. And for me, A Quiet Place Day One is the best on that list. It's engaging, beautifully crafted, and features some powerful performances. It is just a great way to end the first half of 2024. I gave it 4 stars out of 5. It is in theaters today. Make it a point to go and check this movie out. That'll do it for me. On Sunday night, Eric and I will be talking about this, as well as Kevin Costner's latest Horizon and American Saga Part 1. So please join us at 7 Eastern. Until then, have a great day.